Welcome to Not That Girl Anymore, part of the Liminal Network. I'm your host, Dawn Bouillon. This is more than a podcast. It's a sisterhood. We're reclaiming our voices, our worth, and our lives. One story, one truth, one brave step at a time.
We're back. Oh, goodness, Meg, it's so good to have you back on the show. I knew that it wasn't going to be long before you were back here.
No,
Um,
here I am with my microphone.
yes. I just kind of want to check in with you though, because you shared a lot last week, last time, the last
Yeah,
2 weeks. So
yeah.
what was it like to kind of get to share that for the first time?
I mean, it was good. It had been 10 years since I talked about any of that because it wasn't safe to talk about.
Yeah.
So it was good. It triggered me though. I was surprised about that, but it was good to talk about it. It really was. Um,
Okay.
I have really, really intense nightmares. And so it
Mm.
didn't take much to trigger the nightmares. And so I had at least 2 or 3 days of nightmares.
Really? After, wait, can you tell us more about that? So you talking about this has kind of brought some stuff up for you.
Well, I've struggled with nightmares um for a while for a long time now. Yeah.
Okay.
Really intense nightmares. Like it's really bad if I fall asleep and something wakes me up. Like if one of my kids wake me up because I wake up in like a full panic. I'm like, oh my God, what?
Mm.
Or if I dream something so intense that like one night I dreamed somebody was knocking on the door and I woke up screaming like a maniac at the door, like somebody was trying to break in and hurt me. Um,
Oh,
a dream that I fall or die like a lot. Those are like common things for me to dream.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So they're trying to with EMDR and then the doctor, they're trying to figure out how to keep me from having these nightmares without having to put me on a ton of meds. I mean, I'm on an anxiety med, but
Okay.
so the EMDR is really helping with that.
I
So,
am so glad that you are in
yeah.
that and actually
Yeah.
now have some type of, support so that we can actually start to heal.
Yeah, but that's part of the PTSD is the nightmares. So I've had nightmares. I was
Yeah.
um 2 times that this has happened after I left the first crazy situation. I had really intense nightmares. And
Mm.
then even more so this time, had really intense nightmares.
Really? The most recent, you had more nightmares?
The most recent one, well, after I left, I
Okay.
immediately started having nightmares. So after I left,
Wow.
just fear and anxiety and stress and
Okay.
lots of nightmares. That's common for me.
Wow. Okay. And you know what? I think that's probably common for a lot of people.
Probably so. Probably so.
Yeah. And you mentioned the PTSD, the complex PTSD,
Yeah.
and the symptoms of that. Like that's definitely one of those. But you talk about something that's debilitating, like, when it interrupts your sleep or it interrupts your.
Yes. Yes. And so like begging the doctor and begging the therapist to please figure out something because I was just so tired. But this past week, I did not have any nightmares this past week. It's been the first full week that I have not had nightmares
Mm.
in March, May, June, July, in 6 months.
This week you've had some relief.
Yeah, first full week in 6 months of no nightmares. I actually had a dream and I woke myself up full on laughing. Like I was laughing, not like dreaming I was laughing. I was like really laughing. And so I woke myself up going, and then I woke up and I was really mad at myself because I was like, I was asleep.
So you woke up
I'm
laughing?
laughing. Crazy.
But you
psycho.
don't remember what you were laughing
No,
at.
I have no idea what I was even laughing at. I just know that I was like, and then I was like, who's laughing? And then I woke up and it was me. I was laughing.
Hey,
Uh,
that's better than waking up in like a freaking panic, though, right?
no, no, I'll take I'll take the
Okay.
laughing, even though it does sound a little bit crazier. Like if somebody tells you, "Oh, I woke up to a nightmare and I was screaming, it was bad." Feel sorry for them. You're like, "Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
PTSD." But if somebody says, "I woke up laughing," they're like, "She's crazy,
She's crazy.
legit crazy." Yeah. Who's laughing? That was me. I'm laughing.
Oh,
Stop it.
so what happened this week that you haven't had any more nightmares?
I had a really good EMDR sesh on Monday or Tuesday, one or the other.
Okay. You want to tell us about it?
Do I?
I don't know, do you?
Well, it was, I don't know if I'll go into detail, but it was dealing with some of like the really sensitive, vulnerable,
Mm,
intimate issues that were in my previous situation, my previous marriage.
okay.
Probably like the most damaging to my psyche. And
Hmm.
so I wanted to hurry up and I say hurry up. I wanted to go ahead and deal with it in EMDR because I felt like that's what was kind of making the nightmares
Yeah.
more, frequent. And so I did and
Hmm.
deal with that and whole memory in
Yeah.
EMDR and had just a lot of revelation, I guess is the word, or my eyes opened to the whole scenario in a different way. It
Hmm.
helped me be more in control in my mind in that situation rather
Okay.
than feeling like I was just completely 100% victimized in that whole situation.
Wow.
So,
Yeah. That's like the power of EMDR or
yeah.
ART. It kind of does the same thing. It's like you go in and see it differently and you get back on top, right?
Yes.
Take your
And
power back.
it's not talk therapy. It's not like she's giving me different perspective.
Yeah.
She's not. It's like I'm doing EMDR, and as I'm doing it and walking through the memory and walking through the steps, it's like my brain goes, well, wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
And then my perspective on the whole thing changes. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. Like just to give a little context, like it's a
Mm.
situation where you're at your most vulnerable and you feel like you're out of control. But when I think about it, I knew it was coming. Like I knew that that was about to happen. And it was
Mm-hmm.
almost like I am going to let this happen, but subconsciously I'm saying this because
Yeah.
I know it's going to happen. And then after it happens, I know that this is going to be the thing that pushes me to just abruptly get out. Like I just know
Mm.
that
Yeah.
subconsciously. And I did like right after it happened, like the next day I went and lived in a hotel room.
Yeah.
And
It's
but it was almost like my subconscious self knew that and instead of it now it being the most vulnerable and hurtful, it's almost like I used my vulnerability to free myself.
yes. It's brilliant.
It's
It really
wicked
is.
smart, bro. It's wicked smart because it almost feels like you didn't manipulate the situation. You just knew how it was going to play out, and
Mm.
then it was just enough to give you the strength to leave. And
Yeah.
so it's actually pretty badass if you think about it. It's like you
Yeah.
can overcome this now because subconsciously you were using your vulnerability to free yourself.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Absolutely.
if I would have stayed, then that would have then I would have been victimized. Then I would have been,
Mm.
just accepting the treatment and accepting that, I'm okay to be treated this way. But instead, even though I knew it was coming,
Hmm.
I used it to be like, okay, that was the last straw. That was the shut it down,
Yeah.
squash it.
Absolutely. So when you look at it now versus how you used to view that, that caused the nightmares and all of that, like what do you see now? Like what's changed when you think about it?
That I turned my vulnerability into a source of power and a source of not control, but a source of power in order to get me where I need to be free. Like I literally used it to free myself, and I didn't know
Yeah.
that I was doing that.
Right.
Like I didn't, like my subconscious was doing that, but I didn't see that until I was in EMDR. Like I was looking at it like, I can't
Hmm.
believe that that happened. I can't believe that I allowed that to happen. Like, why didn't I like,
Mm.
fight against that? Why didn't I do this or why didn't I do that? But then right after that happened, like right before it happened, I knew that it was going to happen. And
Hmm.
then after it happened is when like I packed my shit and left. I was like, deuces, it's like no more, you're not doing this to me. And
Yeah.
so I, then you kind of push it in the back of your mind because you don't want it hurts too bad to, you were like a victim and it feels
Mm.
gross and it makes you feel um,
Yeah.
used and taken advantage of and all the things that women feel when they've been subject to somebody, taking advantage of them. And so you
Yeah.
don't want to walk through it. And I was like, well, if I can walk through it, then maybe I can defeat the nightmares. And I'm telling you, lack of sleep drives me to do a lot of things,
Yes.
like a lot of healthy things, because I
Yeah.
really enjoy sleep. I'm a mom, like laid up in my bed right now, to be for real. To be so for real. So, but
Yeah.
when I walked through it, it just gave me completely different. It's like my mind doesn't even look at it the same way anymore. It's like my mind looks at that whole memory like a tool
Mm-hmm.
that I use to free myself
Yes.
from pretty serious mental games that
Yes.
he was playing and some pretty serious manipulation and
Mm-hmm.
crazy things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's so powerful. I mean, it's
Yeah.
so powerful to go back and take your power back and see that
Yeah.
even in that moment, you were doing a badass thing and didn't even know it,
I didn't even know.
know?
No
Yeah.
strength that I have and I don't even know.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that is the power of
That's me.
trauma therapy, like and with art, and it might be very similar with EMDR. It's like
Maybe.
I
Yeah.
also let my women get their justice with that, right? Like if it's something that happened to them where they didn't feel like they had any power or any choice, it's
Yeah.
like I'll go and I'll be like I'll hand him over a baseball bat and say let's go beat the shit out
Yeah,
of
she
this.
did. She wanted me to like physically, you know, she was like, what would you want to do to him? Like, I
Mm.
was like, oh, I could beat the shit out of him. Like I really could. And he would probably just let it happen because he's such a P word. So I could really see myself. She was like, do it. Like
Yes, do
physically do
it.
it. And I couldn't like throw hands, like physically at an inanimate, just nothing's there. But like in
Yeah.
my mind, like I even told I wasn't telling you this, like in my mind,
Mhm.
maybe I told the therapist this. I was like, do you ever see those TikToks and they're like they'll get you going, man. They'll make you feel fierce when like the
Yes.
lion like roars and yells and is like protecting its young or it's like just showing off like being a badass or
Yeah.
that whole scene in The Lion and the Witch in the Wardrobe where he like yell or he like roars at the
Mm.
battlefield or whatever. You just get so like "Rah." That's me. That's what I'm doing. Like I'm like screaming at him.
Yeah.
It's more like a roar in my mind, and he's terrified, and I just like
Yeah.
scare the shit up out of him.
Yeah.
And but in my mind, I just feel in my mind when I think about him, I'm like, man, he is one broke ass motherfucker. He is
Hmm.
broke. He is broke.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not like he's broke in spirit. He's broke mentally. He's so small in my mind and so pathetic in my mind. I'm like, you are so small to me. You're so
Mm,
pathetic and you're so small and you're so beneath anything that I have going. Like I don't even ever think of you because you're so
yeah.
beneath anything that I have going right now.
That is so powerful, Meg, and that's so opposite of where you
Of
were.
where I was like 6 months, 7 months ago. Oh my gosh. It's like
Oh God.
I don't want to say that I look back 7 months ago and don't recognize myself. I'm just saying
Mhm.
6 months ago, looking at me now, she don't recognize me.
Yeah.
I recognize her because she was broken and she was sad and she was harmed and she
Yeah.
didn't know where to go or what to do.
Hmm.
But little did she know that all of this was inside.
That's right.
This is
It's so amazing and so powerful. And it's how we take our power back. It's
Yeah.
how we take our voice back. It's how we take our life back, you know?
God, it's just like, it's not even, I think take it back is a great word, but it's almost like just being completely awake. Because
Yes.
I don't feel like it was ever taken from me. I feel like I was just didn't know it was there and I wasn't
Just
using
to
it.
sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, it
It's
was
true.
like I wasn't awake. My eyes weren't open. And once they
Yeah.
are, like, I
Hmm.
wish a motherfucker would. Like, once they are, that's where your mind goes. It's like,
Yeah.
did you want to say something to me? Oh, please,
Hmm.
don't you would. Like you get into these mindsets of like
Mm.
being fierce,
Yeah.
being being undefeated, being unstoppable.
Hmm.
And the pain doesn't, you don't carry it. You don't carry it because
Yeah.
it's so deflated now.
Yeah.
It's so deflated. And sure, I'll have days where I'm like down, I'm sad, or it's not really that I'm sad. It's more like I'm ready for
Mm.
the next thing.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
even that I'm sad about what happened or sad of the past or sad of all this time that it's more like, no, I'm just ready for the next thing.
Hmm. Because I'm awake now. I'm
Because
ready. I'm
I'm
ready to
like,
actually live and not just survive.
right. And where I was I was only there because I was asleep. Now I'm awake. And I couldn't do anything about being asleep. Can't do
Right.
anything about it when you're sleeping. And when you're awake, you can get a lot of shit done. So
And I love that because it takes away the shame, right?
yeah. Oh yeah. There's
It's
no
not your
shame.
fault that you were asleep. It's
Your
not your
fault you're
fault
asleep.
that
You don't know what you don't know. You know what I mean? And
you don't
there's
know
so
what you
many
don't.
things that I was trying to fix while I was dead ass asleep.
Right.
And I don't know, I mean, I feel like you and I are similar in that way. Like we're try to fix things, man. We'll try to
Hmm.
fix things in our head before we won't even say them out loud. We're just like, I'm gonna fix this person. Hold on, hold on,
Hold
hold on.
on. I know how to fix
I'm fine. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna fix you though. And
it.
so over here trying to fix a relationship without really talking about it. And then when we do talk about it, we're like waterboarded with some manipulation and love bombing and
Yes.
psychotic crap to the point that we forget that there's a problem. And then we go, wait a second, there's a problem. And then we're like, oh, I'm going to fix it. And it's just this endless cycle of like just
Yeah,
endlessly betraying yourself, but you don't
exactly.
know because you are going to sleep.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
sleep.
absolutely. And I mean, that's a really good way of describing it. A lot of times when people are just coming to me are just now waking up. They got like one eye open.
Mhm.
And they're just like, I think something's not right. They're just like, I think I'm confused. Something's not right. They're
Exactly.
slowly
Like
starting.
you're like rubbing your eyes like
Yeah.
something doesn't seem right in here.
Yeah. Yeah. And then as they kind of slowly open up and you're like, and then you start
What
looking
the,
around, you're like, holy
what the fuck?
shit, what? Where have I been? You know? And then we start kind of reconnecting to you, your power source. Now
Yeah.
that you're awake,
Yeah.
then we reconnect to you. And then we go back and love the girl that went through all the shit, you know, because she needs what you have now. What you
Yes.
know now is what she
Yeah.
needs. And so we go back and we give it to her. And we rescue her and we bring her home. So she's
Yeah.
not still stuck in those places.
Well, so much of that to work through too. So much of the childhood stuff. And
Yeah.
my
And
dad
it,
texted me this week.
oh, wow. What
I
was
told you
that?
about it. I
You
just
did
texted
tell.
him. So yeah. What was it like for him to text me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was just like, that's what it was like. Like I read it and
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah. Well, that's
like,
just,
oh, let me deal with this. Like,
mm-hmm.
because, did we talk about that? Did we talk
No,
about good
you and I did. Yeah.
good old dad?
Yeah.
Good old dad and his habitual habit of emotionally just tearing me to pieces
Mm-hmm.
for like life.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a hard ass who loves Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Let you know that you are not living right for the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
If you are questioning it, he will let you know you're not living right for the Lord.
Yeah.
But then, he showed up, never came to really see me or the kids a whole lot, but then showed up
Mm.
to chew me out because I was potentially going to stay in my hometown where my aunt lived
Mm.
just to get a break and get my head mentally squared away. And he like straight up yelled at me in public,
Mm.
telling me that I was going to do exactly what he said I was going to do and I wasn't going to be disrespectful. Like I was 15 or something.
Oh my gosh.
I just stood up and left. I
Yeah.
just stood up and left. I was so broken. There was no be pieces of me. I'm living in a hotel, and this man is going to drive 6 hours to scream at me in public.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had
Mm.
just had enough. I had just
Yeah.
had enough. I had enough of everybody. So I blocked him. He tried to talk to my kids. They went off on him and then blocked him. So we hadn't spoken to him since, literally.
Wow. And he just texted this week.
Right. But this is an habitual thing. This is not something
Yeah.
that he just did. It's like anytime
Mm.
wants to assert himself. He does it with a lot of ugly words and anger and that. What is that? What is that? What
Yeah.
is that angry thing? What is
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do with that? Like a grown person doing that to another grown person. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen another grown person do that to another grown person? Like,
Mm. Yeah.
no, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I don't know what you're doing, but
Like,
I'm gonna go.
what are you doing, bruh?
So why don't you stay here and talk to whatever Jesus that you have been talking to? And I'm
Hmm.
gonna go. But anyway, yeah, I haven't talked to him since. So he just messaged and said that he loved me and he missed me and he hoped I had a good day and that I was doing well.
Nice. So we're not going to address
Like,
anything. We're just going to act like everything's
with the
fine.
rug. There's the rug. Just sweep it.
Just sweep it all right down to.
Lay it
Yeah.
down. It's so pretty. And my whole family is good with that, sweeping up
Mm.
the rug. But they also are not punching bags, so they can do that. And I just, my aunt's really good at wanting to fix everything and the family being good. But
But it hasn't been the target of it. I mean, it's different when you're the target.
no, she was a little bit of the target this time. But as he threatened that if she helps me in any
Mm.
way, he's not going to have anything to do with her. What?
Hmm. Yeah.
Where do you keep Jesus? In your sock drawer? What's happening right now?
Right.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
These men be bringing Jesus everywhere, but into their heart and life. What?
Exactly.
You can bring
You
him
ain't
everywhere.
lying. You ain't lying. Yeah.
Where
A
we need
little
him.
weapon. Little
Yeah,
weapon to
yeah.
slap you around with. Yeah.
And anyway, yeah, he messaged me this week and I just said, I'm doing well. I'm doing well
Yeah.
because I
Good.
don't have to talk to you, so I'm doing well.
Yeah. I'm really proud of you how you handled that.
So I'm proud of me too, because
Yeah.
there were other things that I wanted to say. I mean, motherfucker, motherfucker, you mother. But I
Yeah.
didn't send that one. I didn't send that.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And let's deleted it. I'm doing well. Who talks to their person? Who talks to their kid like that? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. The gaslighting is gaslighting,
I
right?
am doing well.
Hey.
Psychopath.
Yeah.
That's crazier than me waking up and laughing in my sleep, okay? That's psychotic behavior.
But that is the pattern, right? So you recognize it for what it is, and it doesn't derail you anymore.
No, nope. I went and watched the sunset, bro. It was nice.
Yeah.
On the beach,
Yeah.
listening to the waves. Hmm.
Mm, because there's always going to be those things that kind of try to come in and knock us over and confuse us and hurt us or whatever. And recognizing it for what it is and not falling for it, you know?
Yeah, I'm just done.
Yeah.
I've done this whole first half of my life everybody's way. We'll
Yeah.
do it your way, Dad. We'll do it your way.
Mm,
Husband, we'll do it your way. Church, we'll do it your way. Whoever,
mm.
we'll do
Yeah.
it your way. And now I'm kind of like,
Mm-mm.
let's see what happens if I do it my way. Let's just see. I mean, I just want to play it by ear, you know. If it
Yeah.
sucks, it sucks, you know. It can't be any worse than what I've done so far.
Exactly. Let's just try it. It's worth a
Just try
try.
it. I'm just saying, let's try it. You know, if it's going to be a disaster, at least maybe I benefit from it. Maybe I get to
Yeah.
get my nails done in the middle of it. Who knows? But I
Yeah.
can't. I want to try. Yeah, I'm going to do it my way. See what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. Absolutely.
See who comes running after me if I do it my way. Instead of
Mm.
me chasing everybody else doing it their way. Let's see what happens if I just do it my way. Who would show up?
Yeah. And you know what, Meg? What I have found is the most
I
important
will
person to show up is you.
show up every time.
It's you.
I'm having a ball.
You, if you love you and you see you and you understand you, you really don't need another fucking person.
Mm-mm,
Because first of all, it's hard to find. And secondly, you don't need it. You
mm-mm.
really don't.
No.
Um, and I
And
think,
there's so much joy and healing and space and breathing and just peace. Oh,
oh yeah, you
peace.
can't put a
And,
price tag on the
and
peace.
just saying, I'm gonna try this my way.
Yeah.
You know, there's so
Mm-mm.
much peace. You
Yeah.
know, I've encountered just a few couples over the past few months, and man, they remind me to enjoy my peace. They do.
Mm.
Like they are just putting up with each other.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
hell no.
I'm
No.
just like, I get to sleep in the bed and
Mm.
wake up and not hear anybody breathe. It's so nice.
Yeah. I'll never go back to that. Never.
Boom to you somewhere else.
Never. It's just you. Yeah, you can't put a price tag on
You
that.
can come over, but you can't stay. Okay.
Yes.
I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're coming over for.
Yeah.
You can come over, but you
Yes,
can't
you
stay.
can't stay. Oh man.
Unless you're Dawn. No, you're Dawn. Girls' night.
Girls'
And
night.
things happen when we do girls' night.
We laugh a
That
lot.
we laugh. The girls get real mad at us when we
When
laugh.
we laugh too
Oh my
much.
gosh, those
They
girls.
don't like
I
us
need
to
to
have
stop all
fun.
that laughing. We're just laughing. Literally just laughing. So many things we could be doing right now. Just laughing.
Oh, laugh
You
a
got
little.
in so much trouble. It was hilarious.
I get in a lot of trouble when I have fun. My my kids
I
don't like
don't. I don't.
it.
Yeah, they don't like you having fun. My kids start having fun too. They are like, no, it ain't time you're having to have fun. You're not having.
Oh,
Go make dinner.
yeah. So, so you've had a better week with no nightmares?
No nightmares. It's great.
Wake up laughing
Hmm.
and
which was not planned at all. I, I didn't expect that. I was actually irritated about it, so I really was.
How dare you be laughing in your
Well, I don't want to have a nightmare and cry, and I don't want to have a great dream and laugh. Like I want that happy medium of just leave me alone, bitch. I'm trying to sleep. Like,
Exactly. Oh my
can I have a
God.
little bit of that? Like a little just snoozed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Um,
mean, I don't even like to get up and pee. Like I get really irritated that I have to get up and pee. So it's
well,
not.
and when you've suffered so much from lack of sleep, you know, because it sounds like you really have suffered so much, then when
Mhm,
you actually experience good sleep, like you cherish
mhm.
it.
Oh yeah,
You,
yeah, yeah,
you,
yeah. And I don't, I don't know. Is that common? I mean, I'm telling you, after the first divorce after, especially when the church was attacking
mm,
the way that it was attacking me
yeah,
and abandoned me and attacked me, and the fear, the unjust controlled fear of them attacking me.
mm,
I mean, I literally thought like there was demons in my house. Like I really did. Like
wow,
I had people come and pray over the house
yeah,
because I felt like
there's a
that
lot
was
of
the
darkness.
answer. Yeah, there's so much
Yeah,
darkness.
yeah,
Um, I've since just learned that the darkness just doesn't like the light. And
mm,
I had just left a really, really dark place
yeah,
because I was a light and the darkness didn't like that. So it was trying
mhm,
to scare me from being the light.
yeah,
And I didn't need other people there. It was nice to have other people there, but I didn't need other people there. I just needed to realize
mm,
the darkness is afraid of me
yeah,
and it's doing
yeah,
all it can to convince me otherwise. So,
right,
mm-mm.
yeah.
I am of the light and in the light and here because of the light, bro. I am not afraid.
That's right. And I have been saying that this week, by the way.
I'm so proud of you.
I've been saying that and I've been sharing that with my ladies. Like,
Yeah.
and I was in therapy this week and sharing it with my therapist, and she was talking about how important it is to say it out loud
Oh yeah.
because it's like we're not consenting to the
Mm.
darkness. Like
Yes,
we're saying, no, I am the light.
I'm the light.
I'm not the dark. Like I'm not welcoming that darkness. Like
No.
I am the light.
And you fear me.
Yeah,
Fear me, not the
right.
other way around. And
Yeah.
embracing that power. And also with the four P's, it's like saying the four P's out loud
Hmm.
and connecting to the emotion behind it. It's
Yeah.
not just saying it like a monotone, I'm just saying something, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm often reminded of like Bible school and how we had to say all those damn pledges. All the pledges that we had to learn.
Yeah. Oh
We
gosh.
had to do
I
the
pledge allegiance
pledge to the flag,
to
to the
Christian
Christian
flag.
flag, and to the Bible. Did you have to do the Bible?
Yes, that was like Vacation Bible School 101
Well,
in.
we could say all three right now. That's how inundated. Pledge allegiance to the Christian flag. No, and to the brotherhood of which it stands.
That's
Like
yeah,
we could just
really.
go off on that, man, or to the Bible. Well,
Yeah.
hide its words in my heart and know it's sin against God. Like we could say all of it, but
Yeah.
the words that I focus on, like, I watch The Secret and I listen to her podcast and all of that.
Mm.
And no, that was The Magic. So I watched The Secret and then I listened to the book called The Magic.
Hmm.
And I really started focusing on my words and my mindset every day. But,
Yeah.
and I listened to my frequencies.
Mm.
But the one thing that I pulled away from all of that is really feeling what you want to feel. If
Mm.
you want to feel the joy and if you want to feel peace, if you want to feel prosperous, if you want to feel purposeful and you want to feel powerful, and which are my four words. And you
Yeah.
can't have one of those, like you can't be really at peace if you don't feel purposeful, prosperous, and power. Like you need,
Mm.
they all
They,
kind of
they all
coincide. For
go
me,
together.
for me, for me, this is how I am.
Yeah.
And so, in order for me to feel peace or at peace, I have to acknowledge where I'm prosperous or how I'm prosperous. I have to acknowledge where my purpose is, and I have to acknowledge my power in it.
Hmm.
For me to feel powerful, I have to feel peaceful. I have to see prosperity. I have to know my purpose. Like each one of those all interconnect and
Yeah.
feeling those words, like taking a breath and feeling at peace
Hmm.
and taking a look around me and going, I am prosperous. Look at the things I have. Like they point to prosperity.
Yeah.
I deserve prosperity. I'm going to continue to be prosperous, you know?
Yeah.
And seeing my purpose, whether it's the children or being the light or my
Hmm.
purpose of taking care of myself and feeling joy, whatever, um,
Hmm.
enjoying creation, like my purpose, and then my power. My power is just even being able to hold on to those four words and get up every day. That's
Hmm.
so powerful that just not staying in the same muck of unhappiness and control of another person, and what they want from me. Like,
Yeah.
I'll forever feel powerful. And
I love it.
and feeling all of those words and embracing all of those words and saying them every day. Like I say them before I go to bed. I say them when I get up in the morning. I feel each word
Hmm.
and same throughout the day, whether I'm talking about being in the light and of the light and here because of the light or my peace, prosperity, or power. Like I it's like they're a part of my day.
Right.
And it helps it become real,
Yeah.
like tangibly real. And
Hmm.
I can say that because I am prosperous and I do feel powerful and I do feel at peace and I do have purpose. So
Hmm.
I did something right.
And I think that all of that stuff is readily available to us. But when we've been taught so much of the religious
Mm,
um, shitty theology, or I'm a sinner, or I'm a, and
mhm.
you're constantly like saying all that shit out loud too,
Yeah,
which is taking you down a whole different path
yeah,
versus actually I'm loved,
yeah,
I'm light, I
yeah.
have purpose, I have, like I think there's just so much power in that we're just unaware of.
Well, especially female, like especially female, especially women in the church. Like
Mhm.
women in the church, they're like we are harped on to be submissive and servants and
Yeah.
humble and gentle and men aren't. Like they're just not. Like they're
Yeah.
just not. They're not.
Hmm.
And and you don't see any of that in Jesus. Like Jesus is humble. He is, he gives up his power. He finds the weak and the meek and he goes to them. Like
Yeah.
and he empowered women. Like he empowered women. And
Yeah.
you know, the church is not doing that
Right.
on purpose. Like I will go that far and say it is on
Yeah.
purpose. It's intentional. If the men can keep, or whoever the patriarchs can keep their thumb on you
Hmm.
for you to not feel powerful, for you to be submissive, for you to be humble, for you to be gentle, for you to be there and beat yourself up. You're
Hmm.
not doing enough. You're not being a good enough mom. You're not being a supportive wife. You're not, intimate enough or sexy enough or thoughtful enough or whatever. You're not enough, period.com.
Yeah.
Um,
Dot com.
it is of their benefit only.
Exactly.
If
Yeah.
they can make you think that you're not doing enough in your spiritual role, then
Mhm.
then they win. They win for themselves
Right.
only. Because there's nothing else to win. Like the battle's already won. If the battle's already been won, then what's this whole be humble, be submissive and be, all of the what are you winning?
What's the purpose of it? Yeah.
Yeah, why are you trying to make me so submissive and weak and
Mm.
why are you so worried about me being smart and building and not building me up and
Hmm.
what's the threat? Well, the threat is to them.
Yeah. The
The
threat
threat
is
is
to
to
their
their
power.
power. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And to them being able to control
Yes.
and manipulate you and abuse you, right? Because it's a lot easier if you're already beat down, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
for you to take
Yeah.
it and even
Yeah.
think that that's what you deserve.
Yeah. You
Even
you
we'll start.
shouldn't. Yeah. You
We'll,
shouldn't
we'll
feel,
start policing each other,
yeah.
right? We'll
Mhm.
start policing other women
Oh,
when they need to be doing
so good at that. We're
too.
so good at making other women feel
Hmm.
lower. We step on women so we can feel better because the men have stepped on us so much. The only thing we can step on is each other in
Yeah,
order to feel better. So if
right.
I can step on you, I'm going to feel better about me because I've already been stomped down pretty good.
Hmm. And if they can pit us up against each other, then
Yeah,
who stays in power and in
yeah,
control?
yeah.
Part of the plan, right?
Right, right. And aren't they
So
just mimicking the government, or is the government mimicking them?
all of them, right?
Yeah, because it's just stepping on people, women, children,
Hmm.
however they can in order to they have to have people to control. They have to
Hmm.
have people who, oh, I love this.
Mm.
You need to listen to me. I'll never forget that. Oh my God, the honeymoon. Just need to let me talk and you need to listen.
Mm. Oh,
Oh,
really?
oh, oh.
Mm.
Day two of being married.
Yeah.
I need, um,
Are we supposed to bow down
if
and start
right,
worshiping now?
if we're not submissive, who do they have to submit to them?
Yeah.
And need someone to submit to them so they can feel
Hmm.
empowered, and because they have no power, and they
Yeah.
can feel better about themselves because they
You
don't
know,
know how to do it
you,
otherwise.
you know what's crazy? I was thinking about this. Even like good people that go into these spaces, good men that go into these spaces, they're trained to be this way. They're
Mhm.
trained to be abusive. In order to fit into it, you have to treat women this way.
Yeah.
Like, so
Some of the
it
most
hurts
amazing men that I've
everyone.
met, though, like have nothing to do with the church, and they're so good to their wives, or they're
Yeah.
so good to women, or they just highly,
Hmm.
highly respect women.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's usually people who have not been inundated by the church.
Hmm. 1,000%.
They've
Because
learned to respect and
it's an abusive system.
women. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
And I think that that's just what we're waking up to.
yeah.
It's like we wake up to these things in our relationship, but we're waking up in a bigger sense to this shit is everywhere in every
Oh,
system that is set up for the
mhm.
purpose
Yeah,
of power.
yeah. Like,
Control.
I'm tired of making myself small so they can feel big.
Hmm. And you know what? I think there's a lot of women that feel the same way. There's a lot of women that
I'm
are
tired of taking care of people just because I don't have a penis.
exactly.
I
Same.
raised my kids to take care of themselves, man. Like, like
Yeah.
as soon as you can, you will. As soon as you
Mhm.
can, you will. You're all gonna know how to cook, drive, whatever.
Mhm.
Like whatever you need to do to take care of yourself, you're gonna learn to do it because
Yeah.
my youngest just told me the other day that she wished she were a baby again so she could sit on my hip and I would just carry her around. I was like, girl, I can't wait for you to graduate. Hey girl, I'm like, oh man, it's like 4 years and you're gone.
Well,
That's,
what?
you know,
That's what we were married to, Meg.
I
We
know
were
I'm not
married to
supposed to
something.
want that. I'm not supposed to want that. But at the same time, I mean, like, be on my hip? Are you serious? No.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
mean, that makes me a bad mom, right? Because I'm not like, oh, I know, I wish you were a baby. No, I don't wish you were a baby. You cried, had to constantly take care of your. No.
I was actually thinking about our husbands were like babies on our on our hip.
Yes.
That's about how the maturity that they had
Yes.
and
Yes. Well,
what was
no, no, no. It
expected
wasn't
of
even
us.
it wasn't even that. It was the expectation.
Yes, the expectation of us to
Expectation.
take care of them as if they were children.
Yeah, the disgust is all over my face because
And
it's
that's
like
what we were
they
taught.
they're owed it, and I still can't figure out what they did in order to get me to owe them something.
They have a penis.
Like two people that I have been married to, and they both said that I was ungrateful and that I owed them something, and I literally was like, I cook. I do all the cleaning. I have sex with you,
Hmm.
and it
And you
smells
don't deserve none of that
good,
shit,
and
actually.
it's not that good, and
And it's not that good.
I don't understand where's my ungratefulness? Where how
Yeah.
about you're ungrateful?
Yeah.
How about you're ungrateful? How about you're saying that I'm not grateful because you're not grateful for shit? You wouldn't know what gratitude looked like anyway. What does gratitude look like? Why
Hmm.
don't you express it to me? Then maybe
Right.
I'll know what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it look like?
I know, girl. It's true.
Does it look like another fucking stupid ass dinner on Valentine's Day? Some mediocre restaurant where we sat at the bar?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
thank you. I am ungrateful. Yes. I'm grateful for that. Yeah.
Go for it. Just go ahead and
Yeah.
call me that and let me
Yeah.
loose. Let me loose.
Yeah. Let me loose. Let's just not go. How about that? We'll just stay
Yeah.
home, not celebrate.
Yeah.
Is another Christmas where we make it all about your feelings
Hmm.
and I do everything in order to make there any happy memories in
Yeah.
our family?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ungrateful for that. You are correct. I'm very ungrateful for that.
So, and look at your ass, right? It's like you're reclaiming yourself now,
Mhm.
though.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know?
In my messy room, in my bed, my TV, I get to watch whatever I want to watch whenever I want to watch it.
Yes. And you're going to your trauma therapy and
Mhm.
you're dealing with all of the impact of everything that you've endured. The impact
Yeah,
on your body, the impact on your
that's real though. That's real. The impact on my body is real.
it's real.
It's
It's
real.
real. You know, I outed you on the podcast like a few weeks ago about you landing in the hospital. Did you hear that one? I was like,
Nice.
I know, but that's such an example of like what
It was
happened.
real. It was real. Yeah, like I ended up what the doctor said, a perfect storm. What does that even mean? But
Hmm.
it's like my body was acting like it had a UTI, kidney infection, super dehydrated. I had a massive migraine. I'd never had a migraine, but this was a very severe migraine where I almost got my daughter to call the ambulance. I couldn't walk.
Hmm.
I couldn't see.
Hmm.
Um, the pain was just unbearable. Now I am a baby about pain, but this was like I couldn't
Baby,
walk. I couldn't walk. I couldn't go downstairs. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't obviously drive, nothing. My daughter had to take care of me.
Meg, you are
And
so familiar with pain that you don't feel it. Okay,
right, I
you're not
guess
a
that's
baby with
true.
pain.
Yeah. But
Yes.
I did like have a friend take me to the clinic, ended up my blood pressure bottomed out at the clinic to
Hmm.
the point that it made the NP super nervous and he called an ambulance and took
Hmm.
me to the hospital. Um, they couldn't get an IV in me. Once they got an IV in me,
Mm.
it threw 4 bags of fluid in like an hour and a half.
Oh, um,
And they gave me some type of they gave me a migraine cocktail is what they called it.
mm.
It took a couple of hours for it to work, and they ended up giving me two, I think, for however long I was there. And did a CT just of my head just to make sure that I didn't have like some sort of aneurysm or something, is what the ER doctor said.
Yeah.
Um, and they just said, we think that you just had this perfect storm of a situation. When I went to my primary doctor, um, he did like like a mental emotional analysis or whatever, and all the things that he does. And so he
Yeah.
was like, okay, well, basically, you need to be in therapy immediately, get you on some anxiety meds, and you're not taking care of yourself. Like you're literally going to end up in the hospital again.
Hmm.
Like you're right
Hmm.
there.
Yeah.
He did blood work and all this other stuff. And he said, like you have to take it seriously. And
Yeah.
that wasn't so
That,
anyway,
that
so
was a little
since
wake
then,
up call
that
for
was a
you
wake up
then.
call. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a wake up call because I couldn't, it wasn't just that day. It was for 2 weeks that
Hmm.
I really struggled with my vision. Um, like my legs felt shaky, like I couldn't get down the stairs. I mean, I'm a runner, like,
Hmm.
you know, I'm
Hmm.
I can I've run marathons, girl. Like I'm not
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm no weak thing. And so for me not to be able to get down the stairs is like
Maybe something is bad wrong.
bad wrong. Like the first night I had to sleep downstairs because I couldn't get upstairs to the bed. So I had
Oh
to sleep
gosh.
downstairs for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then and my exhaustion level, like I'd never experienced that kind of an exhaustion. Like I just couldn't
Mm,
move.
yeah. I was
And
very concerned about you.
yeah, I've never experienced anything like that. But he basically was like, yeah, your mental health has now taken over your body. Your body is either saying you're going to get me help or I'm going to put you in the hospital.
Mm.
And so
So we chose.
chose well EMDR, EMDR. No, I really love EMDR. I'm
Yeah.
not talk therapy. I've done that before. It sucks. I'm sorry for everybody who does it. You're awesome. Keep trucking along. It just doesn't work for me. It doesn't. It's like just trigger after trigger after trigger with nothing. With
Nothing to
no,
resolve it.
no,
Yeah.
there's no resolve, none.
Yeah.
It's like whatever the person is saying is just hitting Teflon, like boom, boom. It doesn't work for me. Like
Yeah.
that's why I say my therapist really doesn't say a whole lot of like her opinion or whatever. She agrees with something that I'm saying, or she
Mhm.
may steer it and ask me a question. Well, like, what about this? But
Yeah.
she never offers like a resolution or solution
Hmm.
or a try to change my thought process. It's all in EMDR.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
empowering you to do it because you're the person that, the only person that can.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what you need,
Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah,
but
they've come
Meg,
up with
you're
EMDR.
doing it. Like you are doing it. You
Yeah.
made the call, you show up to your appointments, and you're doing that shit.
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
so proud of you.
I get headaches after EMDR, so I know it's doing something to my brain.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and even like with ART, I tell people you can feel like you have like a hangover the next day because your body is still
Yeah.
processing it, you know?
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. But I wasn't triggered. I didn't have any nightmares. None.
Yeah. And we don't realize like the power that we have to change that, right? How our brain can change. And
Hmm.
that's the hope and healing. And like anytime a memory comes up, you can change it.
Yeah.
So you think about those times
But
that,
you say that out loud to them, and they're like, no, you can't change this. Trust me. I
Mhm.
have some very deep, like, they're like canyons at this point
Yeah.
of some things that happened when I was a kid. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if it works. We haven't
Yeah.
tackled anything from um, a deep memory, a deep-seated memory like that.
Hmm.
We've just tackled a bunch of recent things that have happened. So
Hmm.
I think one of the next things that I'll do are probably see what happens if we go after a childhood
Yeah.
trauma memory.
Yeah, absolutely. And just the fact that whenever it comes up, you can change it. You literally can.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a believer in it for real. I
Yeah.
want to see how it affects my brain to do it.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah.
And what's crazy, Meg, is you probably can't even see how far you've come. I remember you in the midst of the hell, and you're just and like I couldn't
Mhm.
tell you enough that you're loved, I couldn't get you to even see that. And you're like, no, nobody loved. Like I'm just it just was
No.
you could not, and
I
to,
was just used up. I was used up and out of, I'm a problem solution person.
yeah,
So if there's not a solution, I feel just a lot of despair.
yeah.
I think that was just such a good word for the past
Mm,
year. Like if you met me a year ago
hmm.
today, if you
Yeah.
met me a year ago, oh, my battery saver, don't die. Um,
Don't die.
So, if you had met me a year ago, like that would have been the word. Like I was so fake, and then so happy, but really I was in despair because I didn't know
Yeah.
how to get out. It's like knowing that you're in a bad place, but you don't know how to get, I have no idea how to get
Hmm.
out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Um, and it's like you're going back to those places now and just seeing it totally different.
Hmm.
And that's kind of how you heal it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. In EMDR, yes.
Yeah.
No, I've tried to do that, especially childhood memories through talk therapy, and it tore me up. It made it so much worse.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
And so there's danger in that even when you're dealing with trauma, there
Yes.
is some harm that can be done. And I know
Oh,
you kind of had some bad experiences with therapy.
yes. You think? Yeah.
So
Bad stuff.
getting you to go back was a feat in and of itself.
Personal therapy and marriage count, whatever therapy,
Yeah.
biblical therapy, just biblical counseling, Christian counseling, seminary counselor therapy, regular, like all of it, regular therapy, all of it. I can't do talk therapy. Talk
Yeah.
there, talking about it. It'll be interesting to see how I do tonight because last time we did this, I was triggered and had 2 or 3 nights of nightmares. So it'll be
Oh yeah.
interesting to see how this, if it affects me and I have nightmares because something about just verbally processing it
Mm.
I may do a little tap therapy tonight. We'll see, just to kind of help. But
Yeah. Yeah.
it triggers something in me.
Yeah.
It triggers a trauma response in me.
Hmm. Wow.
So I am starting to become more aware of my trauma responses. I do this a lot when
Mm-hmm.
I'm triggered. I've even noticed it when I'm at work. I do this a lot.
Interesting. Yeah.
Just this back and forth like a crazy person. I do this a lot. It's like a trauma response. I don't know why.
Uh-huh. But it's kind of like tapping.
Yeah, and I'm doing this a lot, or like I'm wringing my hands a lot. Like I'll do this in
Mhm.
therapy a lot, or whatever. My hands are constantly going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's cool though now, Meg, is like you're aware. So when you
Mm.
see it, you know what you're doing. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, there's that thing. Oh, there.
Oh, okay. Hey, you're good. Calm down. You're good.
And
You're
then
in
it
peace. You've got power. You're good. Calm down.
and then it becomes kind of this daily recovery thing, this daily, how do we love Meg today? What's
Mhm.
coming up for Meg today? How are we going to kind of be
It's the
with
daily
you?
badass boot camp.
It's what?
It's the daily badass boot camp. Every
Exactly.
day, I be putting myself in badass boot camp. So.
But what's interesting about that is how much power we actually have over it,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Wake
Yeah.
up and we decide
Hmm.
where we're going that day, how we're going to think
Hmm.
about it, what we're
How we're
going
gonna think about it. Yep.
to
Well,
choose.
and then you start to become an influential person. And
Yeah.
I don't mean like an influencer. I mean an influential person, like people start seeing the light in you. I've
Yes.
had so many people like say, you know, there's something about, hi, um, we're doing a recording. I love you too,
Love you too.
my daughter. Um, this is a little bug. Um,
Mhm.
You, I've had people who'll say, like, even at the gas station, and
You have an audience.
yes, please go, please, thank you.
She needs to see who you're talking to.
Bye. Goodbye. Love you.
Welcome to the podcast.
Walk in the door next time. Lock the door. So you become like an influential person in that, like I had the guy at the gas station say to me, um, he's like, you have really pretty eyes. And I was like, oh, thank you. Yeah, green eyes. And he's like, no, I just mean like there's a lot of light in them. He literally said those exact words. He literally said, no, there's like a lot of light in them.
No, I love that.
And I mean, it's just a gas station, but
Yeah.
I get people say that a lot. They're like, you're like a light. You're like a bright light. And I'm not putting that out there. Like that's a personal thing that I say. So I don't walk around saying, I'm in the light and I'm a light. Like
Right.
I tell my kids that and I've told you that, but that's really the only people that I've told that I do that.
Sure. Yeah,
And so it's interesting to see when, see how you're influencing people just by waking up every morning and claiming it.
absolutely.
Not a part of the darkness.
Yeah. And it's like you're called to something higher, like now we're making an impact in the world,
Yes.
now
Yes.
we're
Yes. And it's not behind a pulpit. It's not behind
Mhm.
a stage or whatever. Not that those things are necessarily bad or none of themselves, but I mean, I don't feel like I need to be
Mhm.
popular or in a place of importance. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't feel like I need to be in a place of importance
Mhm.
because the light is important wherever it goes. Because
Exactly.
there's darkness wherever you go.
Yeah.
There's darkness wherever you go.
Yeah.
And it's just like if it's a dark room in your house, that room eventually needs some light for you to do something there. And
Hmm.
so, you, you know, every room in the house is important.
Yeah, absolutely. And wherever you go, you is it. You is the light,
It
baby.
is the light.
You is.
Is the light. Is the light.
And now you just know it.
Mhm.
It's not even like you weren't before.
Right, but you would think that I wouldn't have the nightmares, but that's just part of the PTSD and the subconscious working that out because that's what the part that bothered me. I was like, well, if I'm of the light, why do I keep having all these bad dreams? But that's the PTSD
Because
and
you're
working
healing.
yourself out. Yeah, and so you do have to be patient with yourself because not every day do you feel like it. I told my
Yes.
son this. He was like, I do this and I do that, and bad things still happen. I'm like, yeah.
Mm,
That bad things won't stop happening because you're the light. The light helps you deal with the bad things.
right.
It helps you recover where people
Yeah.
can't. It helps
Yeah.
you be somebody in the middle of that storm instead of the storm making you into somebody
Absolutely.
that you're not or that you don't want to be.
Yeah. And it doesn't change just because you don't feel it, you know?
Mm-mm,
It's
mm-mm. We're
just
still gonna drop F-bombs because we feel it.
well, and we're human, so we're gonna wake up and feel shitty some days.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all the human. Okay,
We're
let's
gonna
just
be all the human. We're
be
gonna
all the
allow
human.
that. That's part of
All the
this.
human.
It's not a bad thing to be human.
Because I still get super annoyed.
Hmm.
Super, super annoyed.
Yeah. But yeah, well, thanks for sharing about that, the EMDR and the
Yeah.
ART stuff. Like I think
Mm.
it's so real because we're not gonna talk about this heavy stuff and it not impact you. And so
No.
like I just appreciate your honesty of like, I had nightmares every day since then.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh
There are
shit.
serious nightmares too. Like they're not just like, oh, bad dream. They're like
Yeah.
real. Like I have died in some vicious storms.
Mm.
I will feel awake. Like I will
Oh.
feel 100% awake. Like it's hard to convince me like that somehow I wasn't experiencing reality or
Mm.
like a third dimension. Like I woke up one time and my entire floor was a mirror. And when I would look at the mirror, my reflection wasn't there, but like these evil looking things were there when I would
Yeah.
look at it. I've
Yeah.
dreamed I was paralyzed and in some type of body of water, but it was all black. The sky was black, the water was black, and the waves of this water just kept tumbling over and over me. And then I would like surface again, all paralyzed, and just stare and wait for the wave again.
Oh,
and
wow.
just drowning every time, like waterboarding or something. And I was feeling like I would feel it like when I wake up and
Wow.
I would feel exhausted, like I was just in the middle of this and my heart was racing. The worst
Hmm.
one is when something was choking me.
Ooh.
And literally, when I woke up, my neck was sore, like somebody's hands had been in my throat, and I couldn't catch my breath good.
Wow.
And my heart, my whole body wouldn't move. Like, I know somebody said that was sleep paralysis or something. And I was like, well, I guess it could have been, but my
Mm.
body like eventually moved. I wasn't choking like hard to breathe. Like I woke up breathing, but I felt like somebody had been choking.
Wow.
And then eventually, I had psychotic stuff. I guess I should be thankful. I woke up laughing. So
But
better,
Meg, you know
was
what?
better.
You're putting words to what a lot of people experience and don't talk
I'm
about.
sure. I'm sure.
Nobody says
Well,
this
I
out,
mean, don't I sound crazy? Like, I sound crazy. It's like,
but
um,
you think about how lonely it is to have experienced something like that and not be able to talk about it.
yeah, you don't want to tell your friends. Yeah, I had a dream last night. Somebody was choking me.
Hmm.
Like,
But I think it's more common than you think. And for
yeah,
trauma victims, like people that are living in this kind of hell day
yeah,
in, day out,
yeah. You
I think,
gotta find where it's coming from. And like I said, I kind of knew because that one was pretty prevalent.
yeah,
I mean, they're all pretty strong, but that one I knew was the strongest. It had the most power over me, so I wanted to deal with that one.
yeah.
You just gotta, that EMDR really works, but also grounding and frequencies and
Mhm.
what they say, what you put into your mind, is it affects the brain. So like whatever you're visually seeing on the TV is going to be in your brain, whatever you're listening to frequency wise on the radio or wherever is going
Yeah.
to be affecting your brain.
Hmm.
So I'm a big
Hmm.
believer in like things affect brain waves,
Yeah,
things that we don't even know affect brain waves. So
absolutely.
be
Yeah.
careful, be careful what you let affect your brain waves.
Hmm. Yeah. And I just know, Meg, that there's people listening to this that are probably experiencing some of those things
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now. Yeah.
yeah. That negative energy, like if somebody that you know is like super negative and has negative energy, like I won't be around them. They
Mm.
affect me. I can't help it. Like I'm just,
Yeah.
I mean, you can call me a sensitive person or you can call me a protector of my peace. Like I just won't be
Mhm.
around somebody who's just constantly negative. That doesn't mean I'm Mary fucking Sunshine. That just means
Yeah.
there are negative people.
Hmm.
They want to always be negative and they have a negative energy. And I just won't be around them
And
because,
they suck the life out of you.
hmm
Suck the light out of you, the life out of you, the
hmm
energy right out of you, you
yeah,
know? So it does matter if we
yeah,
allow ourselves to stay around that kind of energy. If we recognize it for what it is and then don't allow it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So thank you for being so brave.
yeah,
Thank you for being such a badass. Thank you
yeah,
for sharing your story because I just know so many women understand this at like a deep soul level,
yeah.
but probably don't have words.
It was what was it like 2 or 3 days after we talked that I kind of had like I said I was really struggling with anxiety and I was really worried about
Mm.
how people were going to respond to the podcast because I knew it was going to get
Mm.
into the hands of people who knew us.
Yeah.
And talking about seminary, that was probably going to have a lot of people listening. I hope they do
Mm.
listen, even if you're still in ministry. Like, I hope you
Mhm.
are listening because there was a part of you that felt some of this, even if you're in the church
Mhm.
right now, you felt it. You felt it because it wasn't like we made it up. So you
Yeah,
felt it. You
exactly.
weren't alone in feeling it. And, what you're feeling now, you're not alone in either.
Hmm.
And, I don't think either one of us are saying, we'd love a great rebellion to happen, but I do think we would love, you want to talk about reformation, then we would love for there to be a reformed mindset of how women are viewed and treated and talked to and disrespected and
Yeah.
torn apart and not believed, and there's
Hmm.
no justice and there's no spine in the church that are standing up for these women.
Hmm.
You know, the church is using them like dirty rags, and so
Yeah.
so I'm not, I don't think either one of us are asking for rebellion. We're asking for reform. We're asking for eyes to be open and ears to be open, and stop using women and children as dirty rags so you can feel better about yourself.
Yeah. I think it's the awakening, like we were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, there you go. I love that word.
Yeah.
Awakening.
And I think it's happening. I think there are a lot of people waking up to this, and we're just inviting more people to come.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
awake, be
Yeah.
connected to yourself, love
Yeah.
yourself, heal yourself. Know that you actually, you have access to all of that,
Hmm.
and you're worth it,
Hmm.
you know? Um, so Meg, thanks so much for joining me again today. I look forward to having you back on the podcast with me again. Everybody out there, remember you matter, your story matters, your pain matters, your dreams matter, and you're not that girl anymore. Just a quick note. I am a licensed therapist, but this podcast isn't therapy. It's not meant to diagnose or treat anything. It's here to offer you support, encouragement, and real conversation. If you're struggling, please reach out to a trusted professional. You are not alone, and you are so worthy of healing. Even if your voice shakes, keep using it. Your healing matters. If you're ready to go deeper, you can book a session by clicking the link in the show notes or visiting our website, embraceyourbrave.org, to learn more about our therapy and trauma-informed coaching options. Let's explore how we can walk this journey together. You are not alone. Embrace your brave, sis. You're not that girl anymore.